case of rejection, sometimes client, they ask you that they want to record the defects, and based on the criticality of the defects, the notification should be raised. /n QS 51, enter for the characteristics attribute. Okay. And here we specify the defect class. So suppose color is my characteristics attribute catalog. Okay. And in which these are the colors which are defined, and these are the valuation. Okay. So we specify that red is, say, rejected, and how critical the defect it is, that is what is a defect class, right? So here we can specify, if rejected, that is it a critical defect or is it a minor or major. Normally in the case of minor defect, no one raise a notification, but in the case of critical defect or major defect, they might be interested in creating a notification. If you are selecting this particular defect class, if I press F1 key on this, we define the defect class. If I click on it, okay, it will take you to the defect class configuration, and here we specify the what all possible defects are there. If I select, say, minor one, and if we see the details for this defect, these are the details which are maintained, and here the next function in the result recording, what you want, you can select whether you want to create a notification, no function should be carried out, or any workflow is required. Okay. So if I want to raise a notification, then we can select this activate quality notification in this. Default was no function to be carried out. Just now I have done the changes in the configuration. Okay. So for the critical defect, I have selected that I want to activate the quality notification in this case. Okay. If the defect is a critical defect, then the notification should be created. And in remaining cases, I haven't activated the notification. In the result recording, here you can see the next function in the result recording, it is clearly mentioned. Next function to be taken in the result recording script. Do you want any function to be carried out or not? By default, it is no function, next function to be carried out. Okay, but if you want to trigger a notification, then you will change the radio button here. I have done the configuration that I want to trigger a notification. What all configurations are required for the defect recording relevant? Automatic defect recording configuration need to be properly maintained. Then CC0 /n, enter. When we create any particular inspection type, so if we go for the details, here you specify the notification type. If this particular inspection type, you want to create a notification, then what kind of notification should be created? F2, it is specified, right? So we are mentioning these things in the inspection type. There are different notification types and all. So you need to define what is the notification type. And for vendor relevant, it is Q2. We see the detail. Catalog profiles need to be created. All the configuration related to the notification, the defect reports. For automatic defect recording also, we need to do some configuration. Catalog profiles, the proper catalogs need to be created. Notification type, if we go to Q2, okay,
Q2.
which is
Yes.
a vendor relevant, right? If we check
Mm-hmm.
the details, so here we maintain these information. These are the same one which is coming in the notification part also. Notification relevant data. Catalog profiles to be used. And the notification type for the inspection type, already we have just now saw that. The MIC which we will be using, go to QS23 and my plant is say 1000 and the MIC is say color 1. Qualitative MIC, I have kept it complete copy model, and in the control indicator for automatic defect recording, we select this defect recording option, right? Sampling procedure and characteristics required is there. So I have done that also. Remaining controls are same, keep default only. Okay. And in the catalogs, I have assigned the color catalog. Okay. And this is the one which we have assigned, where for red, I have specified it is a critical defect. For
Yes,
remaining,
ma'am.
I have kept the normal one. This I have also assigned the defect type, because whenever we select the defect recording option, then you have to specify the defect types also, catalogs also, which is
Okay.
none. So I have assigned that in this, save it, MM02, enter, 1124, enter. Okay, already quality management view is there and plant is 1000 in the inspection setup. 05 is activated. Let me activate inspection type 01 in this. Activate it. Continue. Let me remove this material authorization. Otherwise, it will ask me that also. Digital signature. Okay. We can keep it simple at present. So I have activated inspection type 01 and then save it. We can check the plan for it. /n QP02, enter. Material is this and the plant is 1000. Enter. We can change this one only. Okay. Let me remove this. And I'm assigning color 1. Enter. Sampling procedure, we can select, say the size is 2, sample size. Enter. We can check once. So control indicators are same only, and the sampling procedure, once we can check. Manual valuation is selected and the sample size is 2. Let's go back. And the header label data, it's normal, okay? No inspection point or any extra thing is selected in this. Save it, okay? Continue with this. And now we can create a purchase order, /ME21N, enter, and we can select the vendor. Header label data we can enter. And my material is this. Okay. Quantity I'm keeping it say 25. Plant is 1000. We need to tell the storage location also. Enter. Net price must be greater than 0. I can enter some gross price and some random value I'm entering. Okay. Enter. Check it once. All are just a warning, so we can continue with this and save it. So this is the number which is generated, and we can copy this number, /n Migo, enter. And good receipt against the purchase order. This is my purchase order number and item. Okay. Okay. Click on check once. Item is okay. So just post it. So once you post it, the lot should have been triggered for 01. QA32, enter, and if we execute it, 25 quantity, 1124, right? So we can once check the detail for this because in that we have assigned color 1. Before doing the result recording, okay, let me show you the notification report first. QM11, enter, and if I execute it, so at present these are the notifications which are created. With this result recording for this one, and we will reject it. My sample size is 2, so I can enter 2 individual entries. One I'm suppose accepting it, and second one I'm keeping it as a critical defect. Okay, and once you press enter key here, you can see the defect class is coming. Critical defect, which we have specified in the characteristics attribute catalogs, right? And this is accepted. So if I select this and then click on log, okay, so manual valuation is selected. So we have to tell that. Now, since automatic defect recording is selected, this pop-up will come. We have to enter the details. Okay, so if I'm selecting, say, material defect is there, okay, and if I select, say, whatever is present and assigned, I am selecting that. The appropriate catalogs need to be created for this, right? So we have the option to activate the notification here also, okay? But I am not activating from this, right? And then click on continue. On the lower half, you can see successfully closed the MIC and status is 5. Once I click on save, on the bottom, you can see the notification has been created. That message came. My report. And if I refresh it, one more notification is created, which is in outstanding state, right? 2021. Material was 1124. If we select this notification and see the details, if we double click on it, it will open it, right? So the notification has been created. The material is rubber. These are the purchasing document details. This is how you can create a notification QA32 report. So now if I refresh it, that it is showing me that inspected and defect recording has been done. Okay, stop posting required. So if I select this, and in the usage decision, we do get the option that on the basis of code, we can specify, do you want any follow-up action to be taken? Of course, the appropriate codes need to be created. Here in the follow-up action, you can see the list, like what all things you can do as a follow-up action. So you can send the mail and all. Okay. So if we go to the configuration, because these are the things which are coming from the configuration, and in that also we can create a notification. That kind of option is there. /o QCC 0 enter. And if I search follow-up action, inspection lot completion, define follow-up action for the usage decision. If I click on this, this is the list which you were able to see in the UD screen. Okay, so for the usage decision, what all are the options? Let me show you the same thing in another system. If I go to QCC 0, enter, In the quality inspection lot completion, here we define the follow-up action. And if we check the follow-up actions, then here you quality notification creation option is there. You want to create a quality notification. And if we check the function modules, then this is the program which is assigned to it. And same follow-up action we can specify in our UD code. Usage decision code in the selected sets for say 3 and the plant is 1000. For 01 inspection type, if it is rejected, then here we can specify the follow-up action, create a notification. So first you have to define the follow-up action. The program will be written that will be assigned in that.